Okay, I figured I'd get to a little quieter of a place to do this exercise with you. So this is the sliding doors exercise. This is a technique that I developed. It's basically a visualization technique, and it enables you to connect with these emotions. Like I said, like the thing that's going to carry you through. Anytime I have I'm embarking on a new venture, and I know it's going to be a big journey, and I know that there's going to be a lot of climbing involved. You have to fill up your emotional fuel tank to then make it up that hill, because otherwise you're going to fizzle out somewhere along the way. And so this is a technique that helps you do that. It lets you connect with, whatever that motive is underlying with, why you want to travel, why you want to do this, but really not just say it, but like truly embed it and feel that emotions and experientially connect with it. There's a quote that I really like. Maya Angelou says, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." And this is really, you're not going to forget the feeling and connecting with that feeling. You're going to forget like the what of this, but you're not going to forget the why. So anyway, so when you're ready, backstory, Sliding Doors. I don't know if you've seen the movie. It's a Gwyneth Paltrow movie from years ago. Basically, they're exploring two parallel realities. So Gwyneth's character misses her train, and they explore the reality in one reality where she made the train and how her life was different, and then the one in the base reality where she doesn't make the train. And it just follows those two paths. And so that's essentially what we're going to do here. We're going to follow two different paths, and you're going to visualize this. And if this seems fluffy or cheesy, get over it. Just do this with me. Trust me, this is worth doing. Don't skip it. Don't skip ahead. This is very valuable. So, okay, so when you're ready, I'm not going to close my eyes, but you close your eyes because I've got some notes that I want to read. But go ahead and close your eyes and really do this. Don't flake out on this. So close your eyes and think about where you are right now, where you're sitting right this minute, right now, the space around you, and think about what you're doing day to day with your life. What is your routine? What does your work? I don't know your job yet, but like what does your day consist of? What do you do in the morning? How does your day normally play out? Just picture your normal day and your normal week. What coffee shops do you go to? What restaurants, and who are the people that you see week to week? And just kind of play this through like a movie, at the scale of daily, and then at the scale of week to week, and at the scale of months. What does that look like? How is this month different than last month? And what is next month going to be like? What are you doing? What things do you have planned? And then project yourself forward now 3 months. Go 3 months out. What does that look like? What is the season is changing at this point, but how have things in your life changed? What are you doing with your time? And what does your routine look like? Okay. Now go forward half a year. So 6 months from now, it's the opposite season. How have you spent the last 6 months? What does that look like? Maybe you're in a new relationship or a new job, or what things have likely changed, but what hasn't changed? What does your routine look like? What does your day-to-day look like? Right? Now try to project yourself forward a full year. 1 year from today, it's exactly the same day, but 1 year ahead. What are you doing? What does your life look like at that point? And can you visualize that? And how does that feel? What have you accomplished during this time? What memories have you made over the last year? How many people have you truly connected with, and how do they make you feel? Okay, so that's one reality. Now come back to the present, and we're going to envision a different path forward. This is the sliding doors aspect. So keep your eyes closed and imagine that now this is a crossroads moment, that right now everything changes. Imagine committing today, right here and now, to taking your job on the road. into actually following through with this and doing a full year of remote work from abroad. Imagine getting clear enough on this vision that all those daunting tasks that are looming right now on your to-do list that might preclude you from doing this, and like storing your stuff and breaking your lease and getting your vehicle stored and all that stuff. Just imagine that stuff with this level of clarity just melts away, that it just becomes things that you need to check off on a list, and it's trivial in the grand scheme of things when you talk about, you know, this life-changing adventure that you're talking about doing. Now project forward 2 weeks from now, and you've now completed this course. Our time together, at least in the videos, is done, and you know, you've been doing your homework each day, and you've been going through the lessons, and you are at this point fully educated on every aspect of this process. You're better armed than 99% of the people out there who want to do this. You've answered all your questions, and you can confidently now make this leap. Okay, now project yourself forward a few weeks or months, depending on when you're intending to depart. But let's say that you're now at the final week, just leading up to when you're going to depart for your year abroad. What does that look like? You know, you're a week away from this incredible experience that's going to take you all over the world. You know, maybe you still have some trepidation. You're still, you know, rightfully, you know, got some nerves around saying goodbye to the current life that you know and starting this whole new crazy adventure. But I would imagine there's also some, you know, some revitalization, some feelings of aliveness there. You know, maybe it's that same kind of feeling like when you first went off to college and you just started this brand new life and you're setting out into the unknown in this whole new chapter with all this amazing possibility, the memories and stories that are, you know, facing you ahead. How does that feel? And imagine it and feel what that's like leading it into your week before you leave. Okay, now let's go forward 6 months into your trip. So you're halfway through your year abroad. Think about the people you've met. Like, think about the places that you've been, the things you've seen, just the friends you've made, like being surrounded by this tribe of other people who are doing it with you if you're going as a program, or if you're going solo, just the incredible, you know, folks you've met along the way in hostels and coffee shops, and just all the connections you made. Right? Think about the adventures you've had, the activities that you know, have played out in all these unique cultures that you've seen. Now let's go forward a full year. So you're 1 year, you're into your trip, you're now on your way, like in your final week, you're on your way coming back home from this entire year of travel, having made all these incredible friends, having successfully met the challenge of taking your job on the road and done it from around the world successfully. What does your confidence level, like what confidence do you have at this point, having been able to do this and having proven that you can literally do your job from anywhere? What memories have you made during this time? You know, when every day has been some kind of unique challenge, or you know, in all these places that you've been, little things that you never even knew you didn't know, but having mastered all these little challenges and connected with all these people, what does that feel like? And the homecoming, when you finally come back, and the incredible stories that you now have to share with your friends, your family, maybe your grandkids someday. What does that feel like? All right, so now open your eyes, come back to the present. We are back in now. How did each of those paths make you feel? Right? Those are two different realities we just explored. How did that make you feel? Right? Live with these feelings for a bit. Like, pause and kind of internalize this for a second. The key thing here is, in what scenario can you say, in which of those two realities can you say that you truly went balls out and did it exactly the way you wanted to do with no regrets? And in which scenario are you going to look at it and wonder if? and wonder, what if I had taken the leap? Okay. So that's the sliding doors exercise. Once you've paused and sat with this for a bit, and truly like take 20 seconds after this video is over and actually sit with this for a bit and just feel that. Once you've done that, then go ahead and you'll hit this one, mark complete, and we'll dig into the various programs that are available out there. You may want to do solo travel, but there's options out there if you want to go with a group, and so that's what we're going to explore next. I'll see you on the next page.